having to risk it all. Oh, misstep there, and he was able to get out of the way, but now that's allowed. Zoe's stuck at this moment. So really put together, look at this contraption right now.
There's Zoe's using that ladder like a crab right around. Right now, got empty. There's a white place there.
Hello. All right. So we're gonna. I think we're live, but I'm gonna mute my speakers. I guess I could be wearing a headphone to prevent that. Okay. So what I realized is that only when I have my screen in full mode is the screen not backwards. It's a good job, YouTube. Anyway, we're going to be building this LEGO Baby Groot today while we watch NXT Stand and Deliver. It just began, and it looks like we're starting off with the women's ladder match. Oh, Roxanne almost won. But yeah, it's between Roxanne Perez, Gigi Dolan, Zoe Stark, Indy Hartwell, who I have here. I don't know, like 2 other people. Oh, Lyra Valkyria is another one. Oh, and Tiffany Stratton. I think that's the 6th and final person. Anyway, let's get this opened up. Speaking of ladder matches, I heard that Dante Martin got a really nasty injury at Ring of Honor, Card of Honor during his ladder match. At least it came off a really cool move from what I'm to understand. It was like a Canadian destroyer off the ladder through some tables that were on the outside. We got Lyra Valkyria and Gigi Dolan fighting on top of the ladder right now. There goes Lyra. Is Gigi actually going to win this? No. Oh, Jason Jane, who's not even in this match, disappeared. This can't be legal. You're not in this match. I get you don't like Gigi, but you better not grab that belt. Okay, good. You're just here to F with Gigi. That works. All right, so we got some stickers. Got our book here. Not too thick, not too bad. Just checking here, we got 476 pieces, so it's not that big, but it's not small either. Hopefully it keeps my attention for a few matches at least. Oh, Tiffany strutting off a ladder to the outside onto 3 other people. That was pretty cool. There we go. Bag 1, bag 2, and that leaves bag 3. So we'll set these ones aside. Open up bag 1. Oh man, Dexter Loomis just showed up. He's helping Indy. He lifted Indy up the ladder. She's your new champion. Congratulations, Indy Hartwell. Hold on. Let me go get Dexter and a belt. There you go. Congratulations. Here's your boyfriend, your husband, I guess. You guys did get married. We had a wrestling wedding and everything. And there you go. She is your new champion. Congratulations, Indy Hartwell, your new NXT Women's Champion. It's gonna be interesting because she's a babyface, I think. And so is Roxanne Perez, who now gets the "I was never beaten" excuse. At least not one of them. I will never understand advertising things that I'm already watching. I mean, okay, this is WrestleMania, but I've literally had advertisements for the show I'm watching. All right, it looks like we're going to start with the little display stand, although it does appear it's going to be much simpler than I'm used to with like the Star Wars builds. All right, I'll set that right there. All right, got superstars doing famous lines from movies. It looks like. I am going to tilt the camera down a little bit here, just so you can see the instruction book as I'm building. Push all the pieces up a little bit. See, a live stream here on YouTube has been quite an adventure. I realized that if I start it on my phone, I have to do it on my phone. So I had to restart it with my computer here. And then as I said, I think at the top of the screen, the screen is mirrored backwards when it's in small mode. So I have to expand it the whole screen on my computer here, which means I lose controls in order to actually see things as they are. Looks like we got the tag team match coming up next. Daniel Cormier, UFC legend, is in the audience right behind commentary, it looks like, as the Creed brothers make their way out to the ring with Ivy Nile. So Diamond Mine still a thing, I guess. Oh man. Tony D'Angelo and Channing Stacks Lorenzo, the underboss, coming out now, and they got a whole bunch of gangsters lining the aisle here, giving me vibes of that John Cena entrance where CM Punk made his official WWE debut. All right, looks like the next step here is we are going to be building the cassette. Star-Lord's Awesome Mix. Volume 1. I'm old enough to remember when the original Guardians came out, and there was like a weekend where they allowed you to download the Awesome Mix Volume 1 for free. And I did, and I listened to that thing nonstop for like a week. It was so good. It really is an awesome mix. Bunch of like 70s and 80s stuff. All right, looks like we got a promo with Gallus, the current champ in the pub. Gonna see if Gallus boys are really gonna be on top today. All right, this is interesting. Oh, I see how we're doing this. We just have single pieces that we kind of lay down. That works. These are old-fashioned windows. Used to use in like house sets back in the day. Before Lego got all fancy. Alright, and then it looks like I'm applying some stickers. Is anybody else super OCD about their stickers? Like they gotta be just right, perfect. I have my volume up. I know bigger channels will make it so you basically can't even hear the actual thing going on in the background. That's for copyright stuff. I'm too small. Even if they copyright strike, I don't care. I don't make any money off these videos. All right, here it is, the Awesome Mix Volume 1 or 2. It looks like, oh, we can put one on one side and one on the other. Okay, that works. We do have stickers for both 1 and 2. These are really, really long stickers. They're thin, so it's hard to make sure you're getting them on just right. But I think I did good there. All right, that's 1. Let's do volume 2 on the other side. I guess in theory, for a real set, you would be able to just flip it, and side 2 would be volume 2. I don't know if you could. I used to do mixtapes on I Am of a Certain Vintage, as Tom Campbell of Cultaholic would say. I definitely used to make my own mixtapes. But I don't think all the songs that are on Volume 1 fit on one side of a cassette. All right. Let me know what you think. I think I got that sticker just right. There you go.
Stacks is looking to deliver. Oh, yeah. He's on fire.
The underdog said a little extra pep in his since he that the actual family cost. And that this has come out to us. Everyone talking about fine. Getting right back to the cover up in the play. And here, Paul, you got to look. You see him how he bounced off for just a moment, had to get right back on. And you were fully connected. D'Angelo's can't be
Fully connected, but grab that thing, let same time they kept it within the right there, but right now the stripper, Junior, trying to play.
We'll talk about strength.
Oh, I don't like this pick.
You said it out in your time. What? No way. No way. Double.
All right.
Get all of it.
Yeah, they tried this weird double doomsday something or other. I think Brutus missed. Dang, that would have been cool, but kind of botched it. We're gonna show a replay, or we don't want to embarrass them. Referee's checking on them. I think everybody's good. Yikes. Let's not do that next time, guys.
Who's going to do what it takes to win?
By any means necessary.
And Julius now all by himself getting stacks back in to the ring. And again, this is what we have to remember right now. The Creeds are in the driver's seat. And now we see it from behind. Don't need to be factored in the decision to lose the titles tonight. And the D'Angelo's.
D'Angelo's just took advantage of that situation. Right now, we can't. Here we go.
Wolf getting a mark from the other side of the break of the ball. And now Tony D'Angelo playing center of the ring. Stacks is legal. Tony realizes it. Strikes Stacks over Kobe for winning. There's overpowered the time. Oh!
All right, I'm back. What are we doing here? Oh, Joe Coffey's back. Okay. D'Angelo saved Stacks. So he saved his underboss. That's an... You don't normally see that in those mafia situations that they play up to. Threw him into the ring. Wolfgang makes the pin. Gallus retains. I'm not sure if that was... I'm pretty sure that was supposed to be the ending, but I don't know if that was rushed because of an injury to one of the Creeds maybe on that botch. It felt like a short match. But that's okay. Nope, Gallus boys on top. Oh, we need to add these things, I guess. This is very interesting. I think I'm doing this right. There we go. think I'm gonna be that guy and do that because I want the circle side to be 1 and that to be on volume 2. Okay. So next, all right, and we gotta have another sticker. I liked Cora Jade since she was on AEW Dark as Elena Black. She used to carry, instead of a skateboard, a tiny little coffin to the ring, thinking she was some sort of goth chick. I will say I didn't appreciate the shade she threw at Darby Allin on social media. I've become slightly less of a fan since then. But with that said, I still have really liked her work on NXT here, so I guess we'll give her a pass for now. Oh, is that it? Oh, I see. It's saying to do it on both sides. I was gonna say, I think there's enough pieces to do it on both sides. Alrighty, there's our cassette. I really think it's pretty deadly in NXT UK, but they're kind of growing on regular NXT here. Making them gag. It's good. Yeah, especially as hosts, these guys are pretty good. I think that's a good role for them. Here's another one. I didn't like MSK when they debuted, but Wesley is growing on me. I kind of like him as a singles guy. It is, I don't know. I'm not going to get into what happened to his tag team partner. I will say just it stinks for any fans of them, but we move on, and I'm glad that he's having a good singles career now. All right. So, I'm going to replace new champion Indy Hartwell and Dexter Loomis with the participants in this next match. I will say I don't like Axiom. I liked him as a kid. I don't know why we had to change him to a luchador. I also don't know why we are playing this dumb game where we act like we don't know that's a kid. And here he is. And here he is. Ilya Dragunov. And I also don't like this blurry thing they do on his entrance. Is this supposed to make him look quick? Oh, it really, really doesn't work in the big arena. In the small entryway of NXT's arena, it kind of has that effect, but out here it literally just looks like he's just running across the stage. Oh, that's bad. Oh, look at the cheesy smoke in the ring post. Oh, this is bad, guys. Don't do a kid like this. All right, the glowing effect in the ring is at least cool. I'll give him that. Gives me vibes of Ricochet's old entrance. All right, what are we doing next here? I must admit, it took me way too long to figure out that the former Jordan Devlin changing his name to J.D. McDonough. The J.D. is Jordan Devlin. It took me way too long, and I'm kind of embarrassed. Okay. I don't know what these pieces are called, but I like them. You can use them for like to give texture to like rock surfaces. In this case, it's going to give kind of texture of wood. They're just cool. All right, so what is it showing here? Oh, this is Dragon Lee. I was gonna say I don't know this music. So this guy's new. It's our first real good look at him. Interesting. Flash of images there. There it is. All right, stickers again. From a rascal to an afterthought to a champion. Wow. They're actually referencing his old tag team, the Rascals, which is a trio of guys back in Impact. Now, I've already spaced on his name, but the guy he came over to NXT with was part of that group as well. And Wesley's the only survivor of the Rascals, but I just can't believe Michael Cole would actually like say Rascals. It's very interesting. How you like that? Wesley's still dragging off. We've done it a fight. And Dragon League says, nah, this is my thing. I'm gonna just punch everybody in the face. Yes, because impressing you is the only thing anybody cares about, Booger. We'll say Wesley does drop the title or today afternoon. Who knows? Time is a human construct. I'm not sure who would win this. I like Dragunov. I think he was great as champion in NXT UK. But I don't know if they see him as a champion just yet in regular NXT. I don't think JD McDonough's going to win much of anything. He's just kind of a good heel to take out any babyface champions in the future. Dragon Lee's too new, so I'd be shocked by that. Would they put the belt on Axiom? I wonder. I'm rooting for Dragunov, but they might. They just might. I missed something here. I feel like that's high. Let me go back. I might have made a boo. I see. I see. Pays to pay attention. That was only supposed to go there. Now we can put that there. Now that'll actually work. Look at that. It's like if you follow the directions, it looks like the picture. Oh, we got more stickers.
think you are. How tough you are. Wesley wants to step in the ring. He wants to take you down. He wants to prove the naysayers wrong. And look at Wesley oozing confidence.
Gets off yourself. You got to pick it up and grab it to take some. That's that kick, Wesley.
Dragging out Jason.
Booker.
Right under the jaw. And you look around. Wesley, the one standing.
I'll tell you something. Wesley's confidence is over the top. He's got that championship around his waist.
McDonough thinks he let down Lee. Oh! Wesley had a couple other things in mind. You take a look. We talk about the speed, we talk about athleticism, we talk about pace.
All right, get back on.
Two, at this point in the matchup, is it going to be about which superstar can control that chaos better than the others?
I think so. I agree with you. And right there, it seems that Wesley can hold everything in this matchup right there. And I look at McDonough. He seems like a little bit the same.
McDonough just run through, dragging Lee again from behind. McDonough who's focused on what he is focused on. It would ask if McDonough was more dangerous. But at this point, you got to assume everybody's just as dangerous. This has been an even playing field for these
Control right now is still something a little bit off because this kid, like I said, he gets you in that walk, he could push you away.
last year we heard that submission. They want to find what out was McDonough. And now Shaden up the iron, Shaden back into control. But maybe he is the most dangerous. He's so cerebral when he gets in the atmosphere. He wants to systematically contact whoever he's in order to win. As he goes over next to tumble as his momentum generates. Kick.
Wesley is definitely trying to pull it out. We talk about Irish days. We know
To the end to win this matchup. Negative Ghost Rider. Oh no. Nana's surrounded and it's a triple drop kick. Sucks to be you.
These superstars. This has been absolutely unstoppable action. This was earlier. We've been able to hit that. Everyone same thing. The Irish ace. You can say it was dangerous. Look, you just said he was in your five. He's this, he's that. Yeah, he's dangerous. That's strategy.
All right, we're gonna stick. I guess this is basically his crotch into his torso here. This is gonna probably be the head, the arms, and the legs. All right, and it looks like we got 5 extra pieces. Let's get bag 2 out here. Alrighty. So, fan this stuff out a little bit here. And I think we're ready to go. All right. There's our kind of hip ball joints, I guess. Come on. There it is. By the way, I just realized the sticker here says, I am Groot, I am Groot. Height, I am Groot. Weight, I am Groot. Species, I am Groot. Abilities, I, period, am, period, Groot, exclamation point. Homeworld, I, period, am, period, Groot, exclamation point. Age, I, ellipses, am, ellipses, Groot, exclamation point. So, in case you were wondering, that's the answer. All right, what are we doing now? Go. And then you want big. Yeah, somebody in the submission putting on a submission. Oh wow. Did this awesome. Everybody was in some kind of weird pile, and Wesley just did a really cool twisting something or other off the top rope to break it up. Oh. pretty cool. And we got to do it. So I guess we're going back. I will say I'm always faster the second time around once I know what I'm doing.
She's going to take a whole lot of these niggas wanted to not think. They want bad desperately to walk away to the beauty race. Right in mid-air. How the perfect time.
I don't know. Wesley's even moving. How is he even picked up in this matchup? How is he able to use drag up as a launch pad?
New champion.
Wesley's heart, you know, is to try to make goodwill. He's a kid that's going to fight. He comes from that neighborhood.
How close was that last three, though?
So close. Like I say, that was the instinct right there. Kick out. That was the instinctual kick out right there.
We're talking about the pressure dragging Legos, and he's for the big stage. He's never been out. And now again, trying to back him up. Is McDonough. Actually, a lot of the way in the turn accident and a kick.
See that move on the head right there. Moving off the style and grace.
And we're not right about style and grace, bro. We're not even right about skill. It's going to come down to what you've been saying all night. Will. Who has the will to win?
I pretty well understand. Right there,
All right. Looks like we got two legs.
And there's McDonough back in. Axiom. Trying to take a look around. Oh, he's
Oh, see him? Near fall.
I'm trying to see how close this was. Take a look. He's talking about balance, talking about style. He's talking about hitting that team into the cover of McDonough. I mean, you might not be able to fly a piece of paper under a referee's hands. That's how close it was.
wow. I tell you, I'm blown up looking at this matchup right here.
Back up to the beginning of the show, we talked about the pace, how fast these five were going. And just take a look at all these showing this, showing you what the North American champions means. I'm sure right across the face of Axiom.
Back it off the so close to the command. What a big
Dragging off. Superplex on Axiom. But he can't make the pin for some reason. Oh, he wanted to get another punch in there. 1, 2, and it's broken up by Wesley. Fight Forever is the stupidest chant ever. No one actually wants to see somebody fight forever.
Just start moving now. I don't think McDonough traveling around hasn't moved. I don't know where Axiom is, but somehow there is.
His greatest portrait. The place that this kid dropped it off.
And he's willing to sacrifice himself. We're talking about running the pain.
Oh, there's going to be a foot.
And it's Wesley. It's Wesley. Chopped up now in this moment. Listen to these strikes.
That shot right there, I think that was
No, I guess I wasn't supposed to do that. All right, Wesley interrupts Dragunov, hits him with the cardiac kick. We have ourselves a retention. I mean, he's a good champion, but like, I just feel like he's been champ a while. It's time to kind of move on, but whatever. Good for him. Wesley retains his title. Congrats. There's one foot. Let's do it all again. As we go to our obligatory ad to buy merchandise. Can you put my straw in the background?
Goodness gracious, that was wrong. Speaking of,
I guess the unsanctioned match is not going to be last. Isn't that normally what you want to do? Because it's supposed to be unsanctioned? I don't know. That's how the lights out unsanctioned matches work in AEW. That's how AEW does it. Listen to me. I'm gonna put that leaf in the back so it looks a little bit different. There you go. He is coming along. Oh. Trick interrupted. Pretty deadly here. Did I really do this backwards? Yeah, I did. That's better. All right, now what? Let's try that. So I did this all kinds of wrong. Look at this. All right, I think I finally fixed everything. Now we just need to stick a little twig in here. There we go. Let's reattach his vine. Okay. I think we're good again. Another sticker as we get ready for the unsanctioned match here. Johnny Gargano, Grace Waller. Alright, he's doing an Instagram promo. Gonna go for Shawn Michaels again. It's gonna be his fingers. First, we put a stick on. There you go. That's pretty cool looking. Uh-oh. Big elaborate entrance. I love this song, Rebel Heart. This love, this love. Definitely one of my favorite NXT songs, at least, ever. Oh, Candice LeRae is in the audience. Should have gotten her a figure, but oh well. All right. Let's set Johnny Gargano up there. All right, Great Waller is going after Joseph for some reason. And John makes the save. Good guy, Gargano. I don't know about multiple times, but we've seen it against Tommaso Ciampa.
before payoff. Where did it like that? You look at the hell out of this man.
He's looking for silence. That arrogant Aussie we've seen throughout the careers I've mentioned. There is no depth. Johnny Gargano is not willing to go in this atmosphere. You can see Gargano's mind. He's starting to roll. He's picking up some speed.
Popped his leaf off there. Whoops. I got an idea. I'll move that over there. Thumb doesn't do that.
NXT rival through media appearances said he wants to hurt Johnny Gargano. So here's how he wants to end Johnny Gargano.
Baby, destruction. Take this man out. That's what's all about.
Talk about destruction. What about construction here? With Brooks and Lawler putting something together.
All right, what do you want me to do here? So these are whip pieces. I used to have these growing up as part of like pirate sets and whatnot. I think there were a couple in my knight sets, maybe. Yeah. They're supposed to be whips, but we're using them as binds today. Oh my. Is that really everything? Really? I feel like that is a lot of leftover pieces. Especially this one's bothering me. I feel like that should have been needed somewhere. I don't know. Looks good. That is a lot of extra pieces, though. Very strange. All right. We are on to book 3. Let's get that going. All right. A little bit bigger bag. All right. All right. I think that's it. And here comes the table. Johnny Table.
He's going to go out and blaze the glory. He thought he said goodbye to NXT in December of 2021. That's when Grace Waller laid it out with a boom, a chair shot, went to the back. But now Grace Waller. And the official here just count 3. Here's some they put here.
All right. I think we're building our head finally here. Do you have a specific piece that looks like wood? Yeah, we do. Look at that. All right.
We bring up Shawn Michaels. I also remind everyone this all stems from Grace Waller not getting the top and not winning the championship at Vengeance Day. Listen, right hand. Think about the punch it. Think about the striking Waller does. Gargano is isolated there.
It's not going to make it big. It's not going to become the real of trying to Gargano.
Candidates for right, the Rudy Superstar, for the right for Monday Night Raw. Well, the one-year starting with the
Yes, it is apropos I am building this because Johnny Gargano's son is named Quill after Peter Quill, aka Star-Lord from Guardians of the Galaxy.
this matchup early on. This is the same environment which he has thrived in. The complex with deep breaths is Gargano.
Smart right there.
He wanted Johnny Gargano to be like, for mercy, so to speak. You can feel the air here. That's taken and delivered almost coming of everybody because Grayson Waller has turned this around and now Grayson Waller carrying it for the end of the universe.
Not just that, but you can feel that adrenaline rush just slowly.
And through that trick together, the counter kick out what tremendous steel. And all four of them take it and take one more look at the force. That long Joe Gargano through the trick. Grayson's part of the robot.
To tell you something,
Happy earlier, Gargano going back.
yeah, the adrenaline down is something real. I mean, it can take you all the way to the end, but sometimes it could be that one thing that take everything out of you at the same time.
But isn't that Gargano could watch?
Sorry, but Quill is one. I don't think he understands what life is yet, let alone that his dad is in peril. Chill out, Joseph. It'll be all right. Oh, they're doing all this in front of now. Candace is definitely distraught. I mean, Quill's not even looking. I don't think he cares. Baby wrestling. Interesting. So this does allow for the eyes to be, to move around. So that's pretty cool. Candace with the kendo stick, and he's stopped. And here comes Johnny with the kendo stick. Yeah, we knew Candace was going to get involved somehow. One final beat does not do it. So I guess it's not the final beat. Remind us again if all this is legal, Vic.
We didn't know what we were getting ready to witness between these two. All week long, you and I were talking about this unexpected matchup, but you can see the back of Grayson Waller. You see the
Oh wow, yes, his back is quite destroyed.
willing to take. Take a look at NXT Universe again on their feet. Here for Stand Deliver.
This kid, Johnny Gargano. I'm pretty sure Johnny Gargano is older than Grayson Waller.
In front of Johnny's family, including his 1-year-old son. Waller can barely walk, but Grayson
Coast to coast time, Vic. With Hollywood.
Coast to Coast by Grayson Waller. The dude's impressive.
You like to use the word fight. This fight is continuing. What is it going to take, though, to keep the other one down?
Interesting. Let's see how this works. So we're sticking this on the peg here. And then that's going to allow us to kind of move that just a little bit. Not crazy, but you know, a little bit of customization to change that facial expression around. Of course he's and power bomb by Gargano to Waller through the announce table. And more holy shit fans.
You hear Grayson Waller screaming.
All right, I'm gonna give it a little more texture there too. Basically building an eyebrow. He didn't say illegal low blow. He just said low blow. It's just what the move is there, book. Chill out.
I'm looking around. Our tape is busted. You got knocked down. I don't know if my audio's even working right now. They destroyed my headset.
I can hear you. Don't worry, Vic. You good? It's just a little airborne. It's still good. It's still good. Yeah, and so then it's telling me I can actually move the eyes. So it's this is all on purpose. That's good. Can move the eyes around, make them look at stuff, bring it in here, maybe pull back those eyebrows. There we go. Very cool. All right, I'll set his big old head off to the side there.
Right there, I mean, this thing right there, man.
More stickers. All right, I guess we gotta pull these out. You can actually stick this in here. Is that right? Or is it up one more? I think it's up one more. There we go. And Johnny Gargano, as I was kind of expecting, win. He put Grayson in the Gargano escape, and here comes Candice to celebrate. There we go. So again, looks like we can move this headpiece around. I can also move these eyes around. All right, here's the back of the head. Oh, and here comes Indy and Dexter. A reunited way, minus Austin Theory, the prick. But there you go, a reunited way. Let's get him out here. There we go. Got pretty deadly starting something with Tony D and Zach. Oh, there's a little hole back here. And the ones to stick, I think, into the peg. I hate Nikita Lyons. I don't think she's that good. I don't think she's as attractive as everybody says. I don't like her moves. I think she's really awkward and clunky in the ring. I was watching an old episode of WoW the other day, though. Turns out she was on that. Who knew? And she was a tiger character there, too. She's definitely not a good singer. That I can say for a fact. I don't know if this is supposed to be, but it looks like you can kind of move them a little bit there. All right. That goes there. Okay, and that prevents that from moving too much. Well, why give it all that freedom of movement if you're just going to lock it down with another piece? I don't know, whatever. I'm over it. Two more. Oh, the women's tag team match. I forgot about this. So we got Alba Fire and Isla Dawn. They finally united the two Scottish girls. I'm waiting for them to join up with Nikki Cross and Piper Niven. Form like Scottish invasion here. I'm a fan of these two from NXT UK, so I wouldn't mind if they won. However, what I want and what NXT is going to do, two totally different things. All right, we got Fallon Henley and Kiana James. Your current champions coming out now. Now, Fallon Henley is another one I discovered on Dark. She was wrestling as Tesha Price back then. She was just kind of a generic baby face at first, and then she became like a crazy chick, I think. It's hard to remember. She wasn't much different when she first arrived in NXT. And then she got this, country girl gimmick with the boys here and hasn't looked back. Welcome to any new people watching. Feel free to leave a comment. Tell me if you're liking the show. Tell me if you're liking the build here. Yeah, and the faces bickering and the fact that I like the Scottish girls here, I think I'm gonna go with Alba Fire and Isla Dawn to win. New women's tag team champs. That'd be pretty cool. Interesting. This is his mouth, I think. He's gonna be able to or no, this is just the top. Right? No, I think I'm right. Yeah, I was right. Very, very interesting way of doing that. That just fell off. I don't know where that came from. Anyway, yeah. Hey, everybody. I am. All right, so that's the little ball that's connected to the body. But still need to give him a nose. You still need to give him some eyes. Ah, there we go. Look at that. His eyes really just suddenly make it all pop together. Yeah, I think this goes here. All right. Once we get 3 extra pieces, we'll set them aside. And here it is, the moment of truth. Yep. There we go. Let's move the way out of the way. I think I just realized there's still 2 stickers to put on the cassette tape here. 1 second. Uh-oh. Anna wants what, cheat, I think? Keanu wants to cheat, but Jensen wasn't allowing it. Backstabber. All the fire. Fallon Henley's down. We have new champions. I called it. Your Scottish ladies. And new. All right. All righty. It looks like you can kind of spin every joint here, kind of like an action figure. So we can spin them at the waist. We can spin the legs because they're on these ball joints. Kind of spin each foot. And then, of course, the arms have 3 full segments plus articulated fingers. So 4 of them on each hand. And then the head, the eyes can move around. The mouth can move a little bit at least, I think. Maybe not. It's kind of a little more locked in than I thought. But spinning it around, we got these cool vines on here and on here. Just the little details of the stickers on the back, giving them more vine look. That's really cool. I love it. Absolutely love it. and I'm liking the pay-per-view so far. I think we have what, 2 new champions? New women's champion Indy Hartwell, and new women's tag team champions. But men's tag team and North American retain. So it looks like we're heading into our main event, final match. It's going to be Braun Breaker, the champion, taking on Carmelo Hayes, former North American champion. I think a lot of people are saying that it's time for Braun to go up to the main roster. I just saw today it was announced at All Access or whatever it's called that a couple channels like My Damn Toys are there reporting on all the new figures that are coming out. And sure enough, Braun Breaker is going to be in the next set of figures. So I think it's time for him to come up to the main roster. And that means he's got to drop the title. I think Carmelo has proven he can carry a title. He had the kind of mid-card belt, as it were, and it's time for him to get the real belt. I don't personally like him. He doesn't do much for me, but I know a lot of other people do. He's really popular, and I think he could do a good job as champion. It'll be interesting to see if he keeps Trick as his kind of buddy there, especially if he does win. Is Trick going to follow him around, be his lackey, or is he going to go do his own stories? They look like they're kind of setting up his own angle earlier against somebody. I will say I've heard that backstage he's not that good, so he probably still needs a breakout star like Carmelo to help him out along the way. But NXT Battleground, May 28th. If that date sounds familiar, it's because that's the date of, I think it's Double or Nothing. Um, it's some big AEW event, and that's a controversy now that they are counter programming a major AEW show with an NXT show, um, which I get it. Traditionally, Battleground has been a main roster pay per view, first of all, so I don't know why it's an NXT pay per view now. And second, it was not on the calendar. They just announced it, whereas AEW's event was. So you're clearly just being that guy. And a lot of the NXT pay-per-views, or premium live events are actually on TV. They'll just have a special TV show. We see that with Great American Bash. We see that with Halloween Havoc. I don't know why you wouldn't do Battleground as just special episode. Why do you have to put it on the weekend and mess around with your competition? I don't know. I think it's petty. That's just me. I'm just a random guy on the internet spitballing here. All right. I thought I had a miniature Milano, but I can't find it. So while we watch the main event, since I'm out of Baby Groot to build, we're going to build an X-Wing. Lower this. This is just a simple, it's called poly bag. It's only a few pieces. But hopefully it takes us long enough to have a little bit of fun here. And yes, I put my Legos in Star Wars Ziploc bags. Carmelo had a pretty cool entrance. We'll see what Braun Breaker does. It's all right. We got a demon dog coming out of a dog house. I got that dog in me. Apparently, Rick Steiner was harassing a trans wrestler. Actually, it's one of the wrestlers at the Ring of Honor show, I believe. Or no, it was the Impact show. She's an Impact. She wrestled in WoW as well as Azteca. And now she's Giselle something. Giselle Shaw in Impact. That's it. And she was apparently at a WrestleCon, I think. And yeah, Rick Steiner was shouting all sorts of transphobic epithets. So fuck that guy. Trans rights are human rights. And Braun, I think you need to go check your dad. It's funny because I kind of expected out of Scott, but not Rick. Either way, that's it's not something cool to be happening while your son's competing in the main event at a pay-per-view. So yeah, clean up your act, Steiner. Clean up your act. On a lighter note, Braun is looking pretty good. Got a real good blue and fluorescent green singlet going here. All right, let's get to building us an X-Wing. This is, I believe, this is supposed to be a Resistance X-Wing from the new movies, but I could be wrong. All right, stare down between the two. Uh-oh, what did I do wrong? No, that's what I did wrong. Now we can stick this over here. All right. We need to make 4 of these.
by the brick wall that is Braun Breaker.
You gotta understand, we're still advertising phase of this match.
Oh!
There you go. Straighten this out a little bit.
She talked about there was a reward there for Carmelo Hayes, but he's going to try
So these are actually carrot pieces, which I find very funny. But looks like we're using them as X-Wing engines today. There we go.
a breakout roller right through this amateur background putting in display for the NXT champion. And I want to ask you, do you believe Braun Breaker is the most dominant NXT champion ever? In a 6 minute have held the NXT title, you only one longer than this man.
I remember when only one guy held the NXT championship more than once, but that's just me.
Means everything with Braun Breaker. He goes into the weight room every day. He also talked about his training philosophy. He talked about his spring step. He thought that was the biggest difference in the last year, something that could pay off in this moment for himself. He's ready for this. Maybe more so, not taking it away from the last year. Maybe more so than last year.
Maybe sometimes trying to score a guy when they're trying to lean, trying to make you use every there you possibly can to think about getting into a nigga play with my house, baby.
Like when you talk about strategy, I don't think he doesn't want to stay here.
I will say it's 3:25, so we're at 2.5 hours now.
He's got to have that Mamba mentality. Now you see a lot of hates here in this moment, and you know that's what just happened. He went face first on that turmoil, that rope that can't do a very good operation. Jumping through the air, it pays into the cover, look at the leg, and it near fall. But it seems
Anyway, those looking at about 2.5 hours. That's pretty standard for NXT. I doubt this match is going to go another half hour and make it 3. So yeah, short, sweet, to the point. I remember back when they used to do, what was it, 5 matches pretty much every time, because they put all the titles on the line. So you had your main belt, your women's belt, your tag belts. I know at one point they were using the Cruiserweight, at one point they were using the NXT UK Championship, and then they got the North American, so there's always some kind of mid-card belt thrown in there. And then they usually had a non-championship match, whatever kind of the biggest story that didn't involve a championship. And those 5 hours, give them 15 minutes each. Maybe a little bit longer for the bigger matches. A little bit of time in between. Yeah, it usually wound up to be about 2.5 hours. So this is feeling like a takeover, but there's more belts on the line now. I didn't like Breaker at first because I remember his first promo. You guys all remember back to that first night or two of NXT 2.0 where they were kind of just mass introducing everybody. And I remember they cut to the back, and he had such a high-pitched voice. And just like, I'm Brown Breaker. And I was just like, oh my God, I hate you so much. And then everybody else was like, oh, this guy's so great. This guy's so great. You got to see him. And I just kept hearing, I'm Brown Breaker. I still think he should have done Rex Steiner. So the Steiner brothers, their actual last name is Rick Steiner. And somebody mispronounced it, and Rick Steiner said, oh, they think my name is Rick Steiner, not Rex Steiner. Oh, Trick helping out Mello. And he's ejected. But yeah, there was a rumor that Braun Breaker was going to go by Rex Steiner, R-E-X Steiner. So, paying tribute to his dad. Alrighty. Put that there. And there. We have all 4 X foils. That's what those are called. We can go into attack position as well as cruising position. And there you go. There's a random resistance X-Wing fighter to go along with Groot. I don't know why, but that just happened. Meanwhile, pay-per-view rolls on here. Premium live event, excuse me.
genetic code. The magnitude of this moment for these two, for this brand, on this stage,
Oh, yeah. I like this. I like this. Let's do
Breaker right hand, dropping the challenger. But hey, picking himself back up. Tackle. Extra pace, by the challenger.
another great strategy here. He's gone. Grateful that behind his work that this will amplify. Is it up?
Darn right, I'm setting that up for a thumbnail. Carmelo Hayes in the recliner is tapping out, but there's no ref. Trick comes in, hits Breaker in the back with the belt. Now he's going to wake up the ref. Nah, he's got to kick. Ref's taking too long. He's going to kick out of this. Yep. That was good, though. Good, visual tap by Mello. Got a good near fall there. And see when Carmelo wins here, as I predict. Breaker has the he has the excuse of, well, I visually tapped you out. You were done. And there it is. The nothing but net. Carmelo, don't miss your new NXT champion, Carmelo Hayes. 3 title changes. Including the men's and women's primary belts. All right. That was a pretty good pay-per-view. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed watching me play with Legos here. Baby Groot is adorable. Hope you like him. For now, though, we are going to sign off. The pay-per-view is over. I've been Wrestling Optimus, and I'll catch you later.